It is April 8th and I am up for the day. It's 10 o'clock. I've already done some reading for the day, but I figured I'd go ahead and film this and get you guys up to date on my reading. So this morning I have already finished my pages for Chain of Gold. I am on chapter 14 is where we stopped today. If you have read this book already, you will know chapter 12 was a bit of a rough chapter. I was so pissed when I finished chapter 12 last night. George kept giving me weird looks because I was whispering curse words under my breath because I was so mad. But I'm really enjoying this book, and I'm finding it harder and harder to just stop reading when we get to the end of my our pages for the day. But we are over halfway through. If you can see, these are the days we have left, and I am, let's see, there. So we're making good progress. We're almost done with this already. So we will finish this soon, and I'm very excited to finish it because I just want to read it so bad. So that's what I've read today. I haven't read anything else. My plan is to keep reading and possibly finish reading Arusha and the End of Time today, which if I do that, the only books I will have left is Chain of Gold, obviously. And then also A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which I plan to read over the course of this weekend. And then obviously my retake, which is a different thing. So yeah, that's the plan. Today, George is working a half day today. I've told you before, he's an essential worker, so he's working. That being said, I have to venture out today. I have to go to the grocery store because we're out of food. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get enough stuff to last us 2 weeks, so I will not have to leave the house again. I'm also gonna get the stuff because my mom's birthday is on Friday, or on Thursday, so tomorrow. And so I'm gonna go get her a cake and a card, and we've already gotten her a present, and I'm gonna like drop it off at their house so that they can have a little birthday party. So I'm going out. Obviously the CDC is requesting that you wear masks. So I have a fabric mask. I also have a regular surgical mask because a tip that I picked up from the 3 members of my family working in the medical profession is doubling up on masks, which I realize sounds silly, but this is better because fabric masks don't always do the trick keeping out the virus. So at least these kind that we have. So they recommend you double up with a fabric mask and then an actual surgical mask, and then you can reuse the surgical mask and just wash your fabric mask. That way you're not going through multiple masks. You don't have to throw out your surgical mask. I'm gonna venture out with this. I might meet my sister there because our Walmart has a queue waiting outside now, so they only let so many people into the store at a time. So we may go together so that we can stand 6 feet apart and talk to somebody. Because you have to wait out in a line, out like a 6-foot distance line outside the store and wait for your turn to be let in to do your shopping. So in order to not be bored, we may go together, but we'll see. So at this point, I'm just waiting for George to get home. I'm gonna probably watch some TV because I'm just kind of wanting to watch some TV. So I may watch a little TV, and then we're gonna do Ryan's schoolwork, which you actually saw me picking out his schoolwork for the day earlier. Under my keyboard. So I picked out Ryan's schoolwork. He loves doing schoolwork, so we usually do 4 assignments a day. And actually, I've had to print out more things for him because the school system is obviously giving us schoolwork as if we were still in school, which means that this week they were supposed to have Easter break, so Thursday was the start of their Easter break. They wouldn't go to school Thursday, Friday, obviously Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday they would have been off school and then got back on Wednesday. So they're only giving us enough schoolwork to last the days they would have already been in school. But Ryan is really loving schoolwork, and so he's wanting to do it every day. So I'm running out of papers. So the system is I have established, because I went and found a bunch of free worksheets and things that kind of tie back into what the school is doing. So we will do 1 worksheet that comes from the school, and then we do 3 worksheets that I have found. I didn't make these, that I have found for him so that he has some more to do. And then because Ryan's doing schoolwork, Lauren wants to do schoolwork, so I am doing schoolwork with her, and we're just working our way through numbers. So we're doing the number 1, and so we'll practice tracing our 1s, and she can color the whale, and it'll be good. So that is what we're doing today. So we're probably gonna do schoolwork and then I will watch some TV because we need to get that done. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and wash my hands because I just touched my nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is almost 5 o'clock and I wanted to give you guys a quick reading update because I haven't updated you at all since this morning. I haven't finished my pages for Chain of Gold yet, though I did do some reading. I think I'm about halfway through that. The kids are fighting, they're fine. But I want to tell you about me reading Arusha because I am on chapter 32, which is page 260 of this book. I just closed that. I'm glad I just told you what page count that was. But I am on to page 260 of this and I'm really enjoying it. I think it is definitely a middle grade, so it reads like a middle grade. Arusha's mindset is that of a middle grade person. Honestly, she reminds me a lot of Mia from the Princess Diaries, which is kind of fun. So that's where I'm at with reading. I'm going to keep reading Chain of Gold today. Obviously my plan is to finish my pages and get caught up. So I'm going to do that, and I will check back in with you guys later. Hey guys, it is now Thursday, the 9th, like 2 o'clock. Lauren is down for a nap. Ryan is playing on my computer back here. You can see him. And I figured I'd give you guys an update since I didn't update you like at all yesterday. And I didn't really update you today either. So I'm a little behind on the updates. So as for my reading yesterday, I ended up finishing Arusha in Time by Roshan Chosky. This was my book for Care of Magical Creatures Owl, and I gave this 4 stars. I liked it. I don't think I was fully invested in this, but I think it's because middle grade just does not resonate with me as much as other genres do because of the fact that middle grade follows middle grade characters, and so they have a middle grade character mindset. And so like Arusha admits she's a perpetual liar, and so that's just something that I didn't mesh well with, but I still enjoyed the story. It was interesting, it was really good, and I will probably continue on with the story at some point. I just don't think that the time is now, but I did like this. So I have completed my Care of Magical Creatures Owl, and that means that I only have one, technically 2 owls left to do. I have my Potions Owl, which is a reading book under 150 pages, which I am going to read A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I will get to that eventually. I'm probably going to save it until towards the end of the month because I am participating in the Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and I am planning to use kind of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood poem tunes to break up my reading during that day. So that's my plan for that. And then I still have my Transfigurations Owl, which I'm reading Chain of Gold for, and we're still working through the buddy read for that, so things are going well there. As for reading in the meantime, I'm gonna keep vlogging this month for the owls, because I said I was gonna do the whole month. Even if I finish my owls early, I'm gonna keep vlogging because I like vlogging. So I'm gonna keep doing this, but that means I need to tell you guys about other things I'm reading as well. The only other thing I'm currently reading is A Favor for a Favor by Helena Hunting. This is the sequel to A Lie for a Lie. It's a hockey player romance. In this case, it's a hockey player and the brother, and the sister of one of the sister of the lead man of the first book, and she's a physical therapist, and so it's their story, their relationship. It's pretty cute. I am enjoying it a lot, so I'm reading that. I'm about halfway through it now, and I am really liking it. So I'm gonna read that today. I haven't done my pages for Chain of Gold yet, so once I finish this, or when I decide to pick up Chain of Gold, which I probably should do now while Lauren's napping, honestly, because I think we're gonna have another movie night tonight with the kids. But I should probably read my pages for Chain of Gold. So I may do that here in a second. But I'm going to read my pages for Chain of Gold today for sure. And I am also going to finish it. Hopefully read Favor for a Favor. I think I can finish it today because it's a pretty simple and like easy to get through book. So that's my plan. I'm going to go ahead and go. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I did get you ice cream.
Why you don't have ice cream, Mommy?
Because I don't want any. Is it yummy?
Yum. Yeah, and me too. Cheese.
Alright guys, we're getting ready to do movie night. So I figured I would show you what we've got going on. You saw the kids back here have ice cream for tonight's movie night. And Lauren picked our movie tonight.
Yeah.
And Lauren picked Bolt. So we're going to watch Bolt tonight. And then after the movie and once we get the kids in bed, I will update you guys on my reading because I've been doing quite a bit today. So see you guys when movie night's over. Alright guys, so it is 10:40 at night and we have finished movie night. We finished it a little while ago. But it was good. Ryan hated the movie, which is fair. He's a very sensitive child. For reference, the opening scene of Finding Nemo makes him cry. I completely forgot how intense the movie Bolt is, and he was very upset for a good chunk of the movie, and I felt kind of bad, but we got through it. Everybody is fine. They are sleeping. Everybody's good. But I figured I'd take this opportunity while I was alone in the house is quiet to update you on my reading. So, I last told you I was listening to the audiobook for A Favor for a Favor by Helen Hunting. I finished that. I liked it. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. I really did enjoy that. I have also not finished my pages for Chain of Gold today. I got about halfway through them before Ryan asked to do more schoolwork, and so we did more schoolwork because I'm not going to tell him no to doing schoolwork. That's ridiculous. So we did more schoolwork, and I didn't finish my Chain of Gold pages, but I will just do that first thing in the morning. I got through most of them, so it's not too bad. I'm not too far behind, and this book is really good, so I won't have a problem just blowing through the rest of my pages and then tomorrow's pages as well, because we're getting close to the end of the book. So all the things are going to start happening now. So that's is what I've read there. I also started listening, after A Favor for a Favor, I started listening to the audiobook for Bittersweet by Serena Bowen, I believe. This was a book that I heard about from Chelsea Palmer. She recommended this book. It's an adult romance, if you can't tell by this cover, that takes place in Vermont on an apple orchard. It's very good. It's very good. I'm almost done with it. So honestly, it's flying by. Clearly, I've almost finished it already. So honestly, I'm probably gonna stay up and finish that because I am so close to the end. Alright. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and go and listen to the rest of this audiobook, and then I will check in with you guys in the morning and we'll kind of see what I'm feeling up to, I guess. Okay, there you go. Bye. Good morning. So, it's Friday, and I figured I'd give you guys an update on my reading. So, I told you last night I was going to stay up and finish listening to the audiobook for Bittersweet, and I did. So I did end up finishing that. I really liked it. I think I would probably give it like a 4 stars, something like that. So I did finish that and really enjoyed it. I think I'm planning to continue on with that series just because it was a really like fun setting and I really like the orchard. I know book 2 doesn't actually take place there, but it follows the characters that we met there. And I think after this one, most if not all the rest of them take place there. So I'll continue on in the series. So that's one thing what I read. This morning I started listening to the second book while I made coffee, got the kids ready, and all that. So I started that one. I'm only a couple chapters in to that. I also last night, for some reason, decided, for no reason, to pick up my Kindle. And I started reading, an R.S. Gray book that I got from Kindle Unlimited. So I started reading that last night for no reason. I don't even know if I'm going to keep reading it because I don't read on my Kindle that often. But I did start that, so I figured I'd mention it. And yeah, that's what I read so far. Right now, Ryan is using my computer. I need to edit a video today. So once Ryan's done with my computer, I will edit a video. But while I wait for him to finish up with my computer, I'm going to do my reading for Chain of Gold. I need to get caught up and finish my pages for today in this. So I'm probably going to focus on this while I wait for Ryan to be done with my computer. And once he's done with my computer, we will move on to editing, because I do have a lot of editing I really need to get done today. So I'm going to go ahead and go and start reading and answer Lauren, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. It is Saturday, and I am at my desk right now, just hanging out, waiting for everybody to finish getting ready to go, because we are going over to my parents' house, because while it is shelter in place, lockdown, whatever, we're kind of working at my parents'. They're building a deck, and they both are, their income is staying the same, and so for those of us in our family whose income is not staying the same, they are paying us to help finish some projects. So they're building a deck, so we're gonna go over there and help them with that. But we're gonna go help them build the deck. But I figured I would take this opportunity to tell you about my reading for yesterday and today. Yesterday, I told you that I was reading book 3 in the True North series. I did not tell you what that book was. It's called Keepsake. Okay. Lauren knocked the baby gate over, which is fine because we were going to take it down anyway. But she's fine. Everybody's good. But yeah, I'm reading Keepsake. I'm almost done with this, but I'm kind of at like the last couple of scenes of the book, like the we're back together scenes, and this is a adult romance, and so the we're back together scenes are a little bit sexy times scenes. And so when I'm reading these books through audiobooks, I can't really listen to the audiobook just out. I have to have headphones in because I do have small children and I really don't want to have them hearing that. So I usually listen with Bluetooth headphones. You see these all the time, like around my neck. It's because I'm usually listening to an audiobook, and they're charging because they died. So can't continue that at the moment. But once those are charged, I will finish that today, because this is honestly probably my favorite of the series so far. It's just got some of the most interesting characters in it. So there's that. Also, reading wise, I am planning to read Chain of Gold. We're all kind of at the point with this where we're thinking we may just kind of like speed through it and finish it early, or finish it like by Monday, because we were supposed to finish it on Tuesday. That was the idea, but we're all kind of like, it's getting really hard to stop. We really just want to finish it. So we're probably just going to finish it kind of at our own pace, but have like the goal you have to have it finished by Tuesday. So that's the plan, and then we can actually discuss it, but like in depth with no risk of spoilers. So I'm going to take this with me today and read this because I am really enjoying it, and I am so close to the end. Like, these are the days we have left right here, and I am so close to the end. I just want to read it. Things are getting interesting. Couples are like showing up, and I'm really enjoying this book a lot. So I'm going to take this with me to read and annotate. I don't know for certain how much of it I'm going to get read, because I will have the kids to deal with. I'll have my niece to deal with. We've got a lot going on. Also, I'm not sure how much of this I will get read. I'd say I'm going to take it with me. I don't know that I will, just because of the fact that we've got, there's going to be a lot of people. There's not a lot of people, but there's going to be some people around. It's small people that I have to deal with. And I'm also doing a Hunger Games watch along today for the first movie, so I'm gonna do that today in like an hour, and that's gonna be time consuming. So reading plans are read Chain of Gold at some point, finish Keepsake, probably start the next book in that series, but we'll see. But also reading wise, we bought a Kindle Fire because it was on clearance. We bought it with the intent that it would technically be for Lauren, because we have a tablet that was just like the tablet that we all use, but when we go on trips and things, or during the day, if like the power's out or something, and they can't, they fight over stuff, and the main thing is car rides. So we decided to get a Kindle Fire tablet because they have a thing called Kindle Free Time on it, and it has all the kids apps on it and everything, and so we decided we wanted to get a Kindle Fire for that because my niece has one and the kids love it. But the regular Kindle Fire was clearanced because everything's on sale right now. So we got a regular Kindle Fire. And so I am using this right now because while this got to us in 2 days, the case, the protective children's case that we bought with this, won't be here until the end of the month because, shipping and everything. So for all intents and purposes, this is my Kindle now, and at least until we get the case. We're not really letting the kids use it without supervision until we have some protection on it. Anyway, so since this is technically my tablet now, it's charging because we already killed it, but I started reading. Okay, apparently I can't show you on this because the Kindle's freaking out, and I'll have to figure out what's up with it here in a minute. But I started reading Dr. Dearest by R.S. Gray on the Kindle, because I could get it on Kindle Unlimited. So I started reading this. I don't know how long I'll read it or how far I'll get into it, but we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and go because we need to get ready to get out of here, and so I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it is like 2 o'clock on Sunday. It's Easter. Happy Easter. I figured I'd go ahead and film a clip real fast because I'm in bed getting ready to take a nap. And I'm taking a nap because I'm exhausted. Lauren woke me up at 2:30 in the morning and then was awake, she was awake, ready to start the day. Finally got her back to sleep. But then Ryan came in and he kept me up for basically the rest of the morning. I think I fell asleep for probably 30 minutes at one point, but that was it. So I'm exhausted. And now I'm going to take a nap, but I wanted to go ahead and film this clip to, say Happy Easter, and also to tell you I finished a book today. I finished reading... My brain is fried. Chain of Gold. I finished reading Chain of Gold today, which completes my Transfiguration Owl. My brain is not working. I'm so tired. But yes, I finished Chain of Gold. It had like a little short story at the end of it that I thought was really cute, and I liked it a lot. So yes, I did. I finished that. I'm gonna go to bed now because this clip doesn't make any sense, I'm sure, and I will talk to you guys when I wake up, because I feel like that's the only logical thing for me to do. So, good night. I'll see you in the next clip. Good morning. It is the 14th. It is. It's April 14th. It's Tuesday. That is because yesterday was Monday. We stayed home yesterday. I was exhausted. The kids were kind of grumpy. We had had a long day on Sunday with Easter and just spending time with each other and having lots of fun, but I was so tired. So yesterday I kind of took the day off vlogging. I didn't take the day off reading. I did do some reading. I will circle back to that in a minute. There's a 1 day gap, but that's okay. You didn't miss all that much, but I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about, reading and what my plans are for this week. And so let's talk about that real fast. The kids are watching some TV in the background. They're hanging out. We're going to do schoolwork here in a little bit. Yesterday, since I didn't vlog, I started listening to the audiobook for Priory of the Orange Tree. This book is massive. I'm reading it for the book club that Chelsea Palmer does. Priory is the book for this month. So I'm reading this. I'm making pretty decent progress through it. We're starting part 3 today. So I'm going to read that today. But I did read part 1 and 2 for yesterday, because I did start a day late because I was finishing Chain of Gold. I read that yesterday. That's all I read yesterday. But it was a lot. So I don't even know how much that was. Let's see. Pull it up on my tablet, on my Kindle. That would be, I am now on page 405. So I am making pretty good progress. I read quite a lot yesterday. But I listened to the audiobook while I played Stardew Valley, which is why I was able to get through so much of it. So yes, I made really good progress through that. That was my reading yesterday. That's all I did. As for my reading this week, I am currently listening to Priory of the Orange Tree. I'm going to read that this week. I am also reading His Royal Highness by R.S. Gray. This is an adult contemporary. It's so far very cute. It takes place at a Disney World-esque theme park. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm a big fan of this. That's what I'm reading right now. Those are the 2 things I'm reading right now. Those are the 2 things I'm going to be reading going forward this week. But I am going to go ahead and start my reading for Priory of the Orange Tree today. Play some Stardew Valley while I have some time, because we're going to do school after the kids finish the movie they're watching. And while they do that, I'm going to play Stardew Valley because I really love Stardew Valley. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I will see you guys in a little while. Hello, this is Editing Adrian, here to wrap up this vlog. Let me take these off. I did not film anything else for the end of this vlog. Basically, what happened was I finished my pages for Priory of the Orange Tree later on the day of the last clip, and then I didn't read anything the next day, on Wednesday. And then Thursday started the reading rush, and I have an entirely separate vlog for the reading rush that'll be going up later on this week. Hopefully tomorrow, honestly. We'll see. But I didn't film anything, and that includes a wrap up for this vlog. So this is me wrapping up this vlog, and just signing off because y'all just watched the video. You know what I read this week. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. And let me know how your owls have been going. I realized that this video is going up like a couple days before the end of the owls, but the owls are technically still going. So let me know how you're doing, and I'll see you guys in my next video.